Well, hello, you trader nerds. Welcome into a terrific Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget that tomorrow we will be put the man in the ground, for God's sakes. We'll be honoring President Carter. We're keeping him out a long, long time, but he will have the celebration of life of President Carter tomorrow. So we will not meet tomorrow. We will be off. So enjoy your day off, and then we'll be back on Friday, where we here in Georgia may have a wintry mix. He says we could possibly get 1 to 4 inches of snow, and that's unheard of. So I will not be doing anything except being with y'all if my power's still on, hopefully, on Friday. So hopefully we don't get too much ice. So thanks for being with us. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. We got BK with us. We got Chris. We got Dan, DB, Dwayne, Hal. And we got Skip with us. We got Matt, Jolly Wally, Roll Tide. We got Mo. We got Sean. We got the other Sean. We got Stacy. And we've got Tom. How y'all doing? So look at the market. The NQ is basically unchanged on the day. It's down a little bit, 21 points. It's down 0.10%. And the E-minis down about the same amount, down 5 points. And it's popping into VWAP right now. VIX is at 18, and the AD, of course, is negative, as it has been for so many days. Occasionally we'll get a positive reading on the AD. That's the advanced declines, and hard to tell about volume because I don't have my regular volume, the average line in there, and it doesn't show up for some reason anymore. But nonetheless, things looking really, really good. Let's see how the big green monster looks. So this is NQ. So NQ has been right at the fairly price zone, and now it has gone into the oversold zone. So we would anticipate a pop back at some point back to the point of control. But the more that we trade right here, the more likely the point of control will move down here, which means we could sit here for a little while. Let's see what the E-minis look like today. And they are kind of fairly priced and at its point of control. So very cool. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't it amazing how we draw this on the first trading day of the year? And look, these levels just continually pop up. Maybe it's just that we see them, but it's amazing how these things work over and over and over and over again. Let us look at the linear regression. I still have not made heads or tails out of the linear regression. Not sure. Yeah, I will enjoy the snow if it comes, I guess, and never eat yellow snow, right? Never, especially around a farm with my pigs and my ducks and goats and chickens and all that kind of stuff. You never want to eat the yellow snow. So, oh, by the way, a friend of mine from church said, "Hey, Bobby, you want me to bring our Christmas trees to your house?" And I said, "Well, what in God's name for? Christmas is over." They said, "No, we've got live trees, and pigs and goats love them. Love them." I'm like, "Really?" And so I started reading up on them, and sure enough, it's supposed to be, a dewormer, and they got vitamins in it. And I thought, well, I'll be dang. You think that my pigs and my goats have even touched those two trees that they brought over? No. So now I've got two dead Christmas trees in my pasture that'll probably sit there forever because these animals are not eating it. Because my animals are spoiled because they like that sweet feed that I buy from Daniel Jackson Feed Mill in the lovely city of Ranburne, Alabama. So not sure what we're seeing here. Longer term trend is up, and there is something we could draw here. Let me show you if you're drawing. If for humans that we see patterns, look at this. Y'all see that? And do you see this? Let me draw another one. Y'all see what I'm seeing? Y'all see a flag. Y'all see this? Now, what happens with these flags? Some of y'all that know chart patterns, something happens after this. And I think a flag normally goes into a pop up to the upside. Maybe I'm wrong because it's going down, 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 down. But look, we're maintaining a floor. You see the floor? And so at some point, you're getting lower lower highs and same lows. And I think it goes pop. But for those of you that do chart patterns, it probably goes down. So who knows? I have no idea, but that's just what I see. It looks like a little flag, a pennant, so to speak, forming there. Now, y'all, I don't want to brag, okay? But day before yesterday, I made $23 scalping. I know what you're thinking. Bobby, you braggadocious bastard, you. Well, not really. I mean, 23. So yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I scalped again and I made $44 yesterday. Oh, I know. I know what you're thinking. Bob, you are the big man. And so just a while ago, I scalped again. Now don't everybody just, get totally off on me here, but I made $23. So I made $22. I think it's $23. I made $44 and I made another $23 today. How did I do it? How does Daddy do it? Well, I here's what we've been doing. I've been looking at this. So I've been looking at this. This is what I've been watching, right? And when we formed this little flag pattern here, I went short and I got out just before we came back, or I probably would have stayed in it a little longer thinking that we would go back down to VWAP. But here's the big thing that I was watching, and we shared this yesterday. Now, if you're trading MNQ like I was doing, the micro NQ, make sure you have NQ over here and then have the tick for Q, tick /Q. And what I saw was I saw tick going down, and this actually happened before the price actually went down. And so I saw the tick going down, and I saw that little reversal pattern on the Williams fractal on the other thing, and I was like, hey, man, it looks – and this thing turned yellow to speak of, and I was like, hey, man, I'm in. Let's go short. So that's what I did. So it looks like this. So tick is popping up just a little bit. This is still yellow. When this is yellow, that means the pressure is on this thing to go down, and then it'll turn red or green, which doesn't mean anything. And then it'll turn blue when the thing's going up. And to me, it's just so much easier to scalp when the market it's easier for me to scalp downward. I don't like scalping bullish stuff. I like doing these things, right? These little areas. When it's going down, it's when I really like to scalp. So I'm experimenting with scalping. I hadn't got good at it yet, and I'm learning and trying to do better. So y'all don't follow me, but it's just something that's kind of fun to do. And if the cool thing is, if you scalp short, let me just show you this. My deltas are positive, right? So if I put in a negative scalp on the MNQ, I still have positive deltas, which means if the market goes against me, my overall account is going up. And if the market goes down, well, I lose money on my overall account, right? I lose money here, but I'm making money on the scalp. So you're basically scalping against your positive deltas. Now, if I were to scalp to the long side and were to say, man, let's go bullish, and then the market goes down, well, you're not only losing on your deltas, but you're losing on your scalp as well. So that's why I don't like double dipping there. I kind of like going, hey, I'm going to scalp to a point that I can't lose. Right? I can't lose. If the market goes against me and my scalp loses, I've made money on my overall account. Does everybody understand that? Now, Don Kaufman had a video on YouTube somewhere that was kind of good, where he was showing that he just constantly in and out was scalping against his existing deltas. So it's a cool thing to scalp against your existing delta. So if we were to put in, a micro E-mini, the micro E-mini, the /MES, then if I were to go short one contract, then this would be -50, which would be 114 deltas. So it's kind of cool. It's scalping where you can't lose. I mean, you really can't lose. Market goes against your scalp, you're still making money. Market goes down, you're not losing as much money because you've got the scalp on. Isn't that cool? So y'all kind of do that. So our net lick is down a little bit today. Look at this. We're down $221 there. Ignore these two accounts because they're not doing the same thing we're doing here. And then this little account here is up 52,000. So let's see what our little positions are doing. So TQQQ is down about 1%. That should be doing good for our little bitty covered call. So our covered call is up $10, baby. And our cash secured put that we sold is down $51. So no big deal there because we would love at 79, almost 80, we would love to buy TQQQ at 70 unless it gets to 60. And then we'll be like, screw that. I wish we'd, bought it at 60, but right now 70 looks like a pretty good number. Let's see how our other things are doing here. So we've got Bill, we got E-minis. Let's see, we've got micros. These are our naked puts, and they're doing okay. We still got 51 days and 41 days on those. So those are down just a little bit. Let's see how look at our put debit spreads. Picking up, baby, making money. Up 23%, up $23.59. And this E-mini position, all of these are up 105. That's cool. Look at those 5 loans that we bought the other day. Look at there. They're up $206. That's cool. So everything's going really, really good. Now let's go and see if we can see how our little hedge is doing. So go over here. We had $22,000 yesterday. So let's move our little time into the 8th today. So we're down to $20,000 hedge, but that sounds good, right? I mean, can you imagine sitting here with a portfolio? You got covered calls, you got puts, you got scalping, you got 111s and 112s, you got some bill, you're holding some shares of TQQQ, you got all this stuff, and you go, man, if the market were to crash, baby, I mean, just go to, to the toilet, you're up $21,000. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So I like that. I don't like that we're down on the year. Let's see, we're up on the year. Let's see, our up to date, we're up $429 on the year. And our little bitty account, we're up $38 on the year. Okay. So I think that I'm going to spend some time doing a little more scalping, doing some of these things. You see here that if anybody wants this particular chart, let me know. Let me go ahead and share it in the thing here so y'all can get this if you want it. This is the one that really helps you to scalp. Now, does my buddy use this one that's so successful? No. He's already made, let's see how much he made today. He had already told me. Let's see how much he made. He made, let's see, where's he at? He made $6,000 this morning. Well, $5,935 scalping. It's pretty good, isn't it? So can we ever get that good? I don't know. We'll try. All right. I love you all to pieces. Hope you have a wonderful day. We will not see you tomorrow, but we will see you Friday. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.